Yeah, it's a pretty place.
It is. It's beautiful. And it's amazing how much more you can experience of it the higher you go in elevation.
Yeah, yeah.
Jeez. Yeah. Another 1,500 feet.
Probably one of the most beautiful, probably the best summit in the entire state of Washington is Glacier Peak. Because from Glacier Peak you can see all those peaks to the north in Canada, Redoubt and Spickard and all those. You can see down here into the south, you can see Stewart and all that. And you can see all the volcanoes, you know.
Yeah, all the major ones.
Yeah.
All the way down to Oregon too, down to Hood.
Yeah, and you can see Baker and all, I mean, it's the best view of all
from Glacier Peak.
Top of Glacier Peak.
Straight over there.
It's just, I had been up there several times before I realized that.
Did you realize what you were seeing?
No, before I realized that it was the best summit in the state.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for everything. For seeing things.
It's centrally located.
Yeah, it's in the middle of the mountains, and especially the North Cascades. You see all these peaks in the North Cascades.
Which you can't see from hardly anything otherwise.
From down here you don't get as good a view of the North
Yeah.
Cascades.
Right.
But up there you get the North Cascades, you get well into Canada, you get the Central Cascades, you get all the volcanoes.
So you've climbed a bunch of mountains too, huh?
Yeah. I'm supposed to climb Mount Rainier next month. I don't know if my knee is going to allow me.
If you go up there, which route?
Well, the trade route for me is kind of boring. It's just walk along for hour after hour.
Are you talking about Paradise up to Muir?
Yeah, up to Muir, and then from Muir up to
Gibraltar Rock, the flats, and all that stuff.
I think that, I mean, I've done that route a bunch of times, and I've done the Couts, and I've done Liberty Ridge.
Emmons Glacier.
Yeah, I've done Emmons Glacier. I did that with the kids. That was a great story.
Really?
My kids were little, and we did the Emmons Glacier on Rainier. And, you know, typical dumb dad. It's the day before school starts.
How old were they?
Oh, I want to say maybe 11 and 13 years, maybe 12 and 14, something like that. And so it's the first day of school, right? And for Jonathan it was, so he was the youngest. So they were probably more like 14 and 16. Anyway, so for Jonathan it was his very first day of high school.
Yeah.
We got home, of course, at 3 in the morning.
Right, because it's a long route up and then drive and all that stuff.
And no, Jonathan, you don't get to skip school tomorrow just because you're missing sleep. So he later, I think it was one of his friends told me this. So he's in class, he's dead tired, and it's the first, it's their homeroom class, and he's, what did you do this summer? What did you do this summer? And you know how it goes.
Right.
They get to Jonathan, and he's beat. He's about half asleep.
Right.
He really doesn't care. Yeah, I know. He looks up and he says, "Well, I climbed Mount Rainier yesterday."
Everybody jaw dropped.
Signed the summit register and everything. Went into the steam caves. God, what a story that had to be. So did you start from sunrise then, from the parking lot there, or where'd you start?
We did.
Emmons Glacier.
No, well, yeah, we camped though at Camp Sherman.
Okay, Camp Sherman, yeah.
And then, the best climb ever was the Tahoma Glacier.
Oh.
You start at 2,800 feet. And we
That's
did
a good chunk of elevation gain.
We did it as a think a 4-day trip.
Woo!
And
But if we can make it over there, then
So where were your
fly
overnights?
around in the valley.
Indian Henry's
Hunting ground?
Oh, really?
That's a beautiful place.
And then there's a 9,500 foot camp on the lower Tahoma Glacier.
Mm-hmm.
Shiny. First time
And then up and over, and then went down to Paradise. We meant to go down the
cool.
other side, but we
Jeez.
kind of missed the cattle. We kind of were following the cattle, and it ended up going down the Paradise side. So we said, "Yeah, okay, we're down this far. We're not going back up another
Yeah.
2,000 feet. What the heck?"
Yeah, no kidding.
It's a pretty place up here, don't you think?
It is. Are you
Yeah.
flying today?
I'm flying today. You
Yeah.
bet I am.
Where are you hoping to go in? You're hoping to go in that way?
I'm hoping to go to Waterville if it's
that
good.
way?
Well, yeah. Well, you
Out
can.
there. You're gonna go to the river and then across.
I don't know if I want to go to Waterville.
Well, chances are we'll go to Kashmir
Where do
or
you
Wenatchee.
land? There's not a football field in Waterville.
There is.
Oh, is there?
But don't land there. There are obstructions everywhere.
Oh.
Land at the cemetery.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I know where the cemetery is. Yeah.
But we can talk from the air.
Hopefully. Don't land in a brown field, a totally brown field. Do not, at all costs.
Really?
You will be up to your ankles in powder.
Jeez.
Brown field. You have any brown field?
No, they tell them so that it's some are fallow. They only grow a crop every other year. One year they fallow, one year they grow a crop. So all the fallow fields have been tilled, and if you land, Nate landed out in the middle of one, like right in the middle of a corn
Oh, that's
section,
going that way you're talking about.
and he had to hike out, and he had his shoes were so full of dirt.
Oh, yuck.
My shoes don't get full of dirt. I have proper paragliding shoes.
So have you guys paraglided off of the new existence of Mount St. Helens?
Oh yeah, I have.
I've not.
Really?
I'm just
Yeah.
thinking of all the dust and stuff like that. You know, there's like,
The first time I did that, I did that with one of the old gliders. And I bet you at best we were getting maybe 3-to-1 glide ratio. And if you've been up Mount St. Helens, that Monitor Ridge is not very steep.
Mm-hmm.
So we launched, and we're flying for several minutes, probably not more than 30 feet off the ground.
Jeez.
Right down
Right.
down over all these people. You'd be flying right over the top of somebody, and they'd go, "Whoa!"
Is that a giant condor?
Did you ever fly off Toodlebark?
No. Well, it's light. I'm gonna.
There's cycles though. I mean, and
Oh, yeah,
it's
no.
been going almost dead.
You could probably stay up, but
I'm gonna wait.
Wait for
Yeah,
a while,
me too.
huh?
I'm just setting up. I haven't used this pod yet, so.
oh,
Yeah, brand spanking new. We
Brand
put the
spanking
reserve in
new
at my
pod.
house. Woo! Hope you don't use your reserve.
Not today.
I suppose you get through it in the home. It's probably one of the best places to probably
yeah.
having a good outcome.
Boy, it is light, you guys.
Yeah. There's hardly any wind around here. There.
See, that's what I'm saying, Mark. This was flyable. Tumwater would have been fucking good. Tomorrow. Come.
I
Come.
can't. I have to be at the gym until noon.
Ah.
These are nice little thermals.
What's going on at the gym?
I have no idea. One of the other owners said, "Mark, can you be at the gym from 9 till noon on Sunday?" I said, "Yeah." I mean, everybody kind of helps out doing stuff
You
down
have
there,
to do your
so
part, yeah.
I don't mind.
Not like you got a whole
We'll send you pictures from
Yeah,
above
we'll find-
Kashmir at 12,000 feet.
Is it going to be really good tomorrow?
We're hoping. Probably because you won't be there. I'd imagine it'd be really good, right?
Look at that reflection. reflection
Yeah.
below the enchantment.
Oh yeah.
The sun's hitting something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that shiny thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is that?
Building of some sort. It's not
Yeah.
moving.
Something below Wedge Mountain.
Yeah.
Let's see, I can zoom in on it. It's pretty shiny.
Speaking of which, you can see, so we're kind of looking right up the Icicle River
Yeah.
Canyon. And then there's Icicle Ridge off to the right.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next canyon over, you kind of have to really look to see where it is, but it's Tumwater Canyon.
Oh. But you guys were thinking of going over there too, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Peter really likes Icicle Ridge.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I'm like,
He hates it.
So is Icicle Ridge that kind of that whole kind of flat top there?
Yeah, so you see where Icicle Canyon is?
Yeah, straight ahead, right?
It's the ridge to the right,
Yeah.
with Mount Cashmere beyond, and
Yeah.
it's the ridge that kind of goes up.
Deceptive is if you look at this end of Icicle Ridge, it makes a 90-degree turn and runs this way.
Yeah.
The ridge does?
Yeah,
It goes out to the
Yeah.
point almost below Mount
Oh.
Cashmere.
Yeah.
And then it turns and runs
Oh.
to our right.
Yeah, I can see that.
Some shadows in there. That's maybe what that is then.
And if you look at the bottom of that ridge, there's a bald spot. See, there's a little knob that's a little pyramid
Yeah.
knob down below.
On the end of it, or?
Yeah, at the end of it.
Yeah.
And the launch is on this side of that.
Oh.
You can see launch actually from here.
Jeez.
it's south, kids.
That's what I'm saying. I was just going, the actual wind is south. The forecast. God.